Around the time the Supreme Court was wrapping up the 90-minute argument Tuesday morning in the case of a baker who refused to make a cake for a gay wedding, two congressmen were speaking outside the court, about 50 feet apart from each other. One congressman told the people huddled around him, waving "Justice for Jack" signs, that Baker Jacksie Phillips shouldn't have to make a cake if it goes against his religious beliefs. The other stood among supporters waving rainbow flags, saying the Supreme Court shouldn't allow businesses to discriminate. From across the street, onlookers could hear both of them booming into their microphones at once. The two parallel rallies outside the court Tuesday morning, each of roughly the same size, expressed the fervent fears that people on both sides of the issue have regarding the outcome of this case. Those supporting Phillips worry they could be compelled to put aside their religious beliefs in the workplace. Those opposing the baker fear undermining civil rights protections not only for gay and lesbian couples but for women, African Americans, and many others. Both sides voiced their opinions Tuesday with signs, songs, balloons, and Bible verses. After 25 years on the culture war's front lines, this prominent pastor activist thinks liberals are winning. "What's Christian about discrimination?" one handmade sign said. A man wearing a giant cardboard Bible costume held a sign that said, "Use me not for your bigotry." Just yards away, other people led moments of prayer for Phillips, and compared his struggle against Colorado's civil rights law to the biblical story of Daniel in the lion's den. Julie Rogers, a gay Christian who worked in the chaplain's office at prominent evangelical Wheaton College before resigning because of the institution's stance toward homosexuality, spoke to the group opposing the cake baker. She speculated that Jesus would say to the gay couple, "They wouldn't serve you because of the way you're wired to love? Well, I came to serve people like you." Toward the other rally, she said, "I just ask my fellow Christians over there to walk in that spirit of Christ-like love and radical justice." Sterile, exquisite, colonizing, scholars offer their impressions of DC's new Bible Museum. On both sides, demonstrators speculated that wedding cake is just the beginning of the implications of the case. The Reverend Raid Ora Stewart, a minister at Covenant Baptist United Church of Christ in Southeast Washington, said the case harks back to the civil rights movement. "You're talking to an African American woman over 60, she said. "Being a child of the 60s, I saw signs that said, 'I'm not going to serve you.' I have borne the brunt of that discrimination. What's at stake is the threat of turning back time," continued Stewart. "It'll affect gay people today. It'll affect Jews tomorrow. It'll affect women even more." As a member of the clergy, Stewart says she understands the desire to protect religious freedom, but allowing businesses to turn away customers because of their identity is the wrong way to go about it. "Yet, I do want legal protections.